real silver versus fake silver. Hey gang, this is Mike with MrNoFluff.com, and today I'm going to talk about my opinions on my playbook of buying real silver, physical silver, versus buying derivative silver, or what I call paper silver. Okay, now let me tell you this: this is not financial advice. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a CPA. I'm not none of that. I'm just an immigrant that came to America, a refugee actually, and started a business with $100, and then that turned that business to 3 other businesses and rentals, and then give it all away because I wasn't happy with accumulations of just material things, okay, to the homeless. Anyways, so going back to the story of the silver, guys, if you could click the like button, it really helps out the algorithm. I really appreciate it for my family to yours. But for me, going to the story, silver, paper silver is duty brown, like literally is doggy dog poop. Why? Because as I've been stating for years now, that I believe the stock market is a manipulated market, hardcore, and we saw what happened with the GameStop, where the brokers didn't allow people, the retail people like you and me, to buy the GameStop, so the hedge funds lose money. So same thing is happening with silver as well. That's why I'm a big fan of silver and gold, but also of Bitcoin, because it's less manipulated. Only whales are manipulating, not central bankers, right? Now, for me, I wouldn't buy paper silver because of many different reasons. So I'll share some of them with you. One is that I'm getting an IOU. Right, and I don't like IOUs. I don't like debt. I don't like bankers. So I don't want an IOU, especially from a stinky banker or some banker custodian that's supposed to have the silver. 2, the mathematics of how these PhD, really smart people or clever people that try to fool us is that, for example, for every ounce of silver, they may have 2 paper representing it, or maybe 3 or 4. We don't really know. It could be fractionalized. Okay, it's fractionalized, just like our banking system. Okay, so I don't want to own an IOU for something, and then nor do I just want to own a virtual silver. I want to own the real thing, right? I say virtual because multiple people may own the same exact bar. The bankers are betting that we're not going to cash it in, and through that they're manipulating the markets, which is causing the prices to come down of silver, and it has been documented. I mean, these JP Morgan and other banks have paid big heavy fines for this type of stuff, but people don't really realize it or care. So those are some reasons why I wouldn't want to own fake paper, fake silver, okay? Because it's risky for me, right? Now, I only hold real silver bars or real silver ounces, and the reason is that that's the real deal. I don't want an IOU. I don't want to. Now, with holding silver, there are more, responsibilities with it, right? You have to take care of it. You have to have a place to store it, and so on, or multiple places to store it, and so on. But that said, I'm willing to take those risks versus the risk of letting the bank own my money, or letting the bank give me a IOU, a piece of paper that I can claim the silver down the line. And more than likely, once the price of silver shoots up, more and more people are going to be buying this silver, which is not going to be around. Then they're going to start getting into the paper, which is going to cause the prices to even go up. And when people start to cash out and get, or to claim their real silver, the banks are just going to give them cash for it. Versus the real silver, because I'm sure JP Morgan realizes that the silver that they have in their vaults is worth more than the paper value, because they have suppressed the price of it for whatever reason. Okay, now the other crazy thing is that if this rush happens on the silver and JP Morgan folds, like some of these hedge funds, then the crazy thing is that we're going to have to bail them out, or they're going to have to bail in on people's banking accounts that bank with them. So those guys never lose. So that's why I like Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin, the central bankers don't have control of them. They only have access they're trying to create onboarding things, right? Like storages or wallets, or they're going to hold it for you. But it's not like silver, and it's definitely not like the stock market, which they own the clearinghouses, the politicians, the regulators. And if you don't think that paying millions of dollars to corporations who lobbyists gives you any extra power, then man, I don't know what to say. Because I've owned a moving company, and I've been on the side of my competitors were bigger, and they saw me have a lot of success, and they came through regulators to try to slow me down, right? Which is crazy. So I know for sure that whenever you're paying a lot of money in lobbying, paying politicians, that the laws will be made in your favor, guys. Okay, so these are the reasons that I like silver and gold, and I also like Bitcoin, but I would never buy paper silver because it's just a waste of money, guys. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Click the like button. Don't take no for an answer. And if you haven't checked out the new Flip, which is the best side hustle on the internet, you can start with just $100. Go to bestsidehustle.mrnofluff.com. Peace, guys.